Hello everyone, a very warm welcome to all of you. I'm your host Aditya Tomar, the business growth expert. Guys, in this webinar of Tutti Hub, we are going to discuss about you and the company. So I will discuss the raise of you and your company. So before starting, just say hi in the comment box whether you are seeing me on my YouTube channel of Tutti Hub or the Facebook group of Tutti Hub or my webinar, the personal webinar that we are having. So just say hi in the comment box so that we can start this. So I'm just typing hi in the comment box. So just let me check. Are you seeing me or not? In the comment box, just type whether you can hear me, whether you can see me or not. Just type yes. If you're not seeing me, just type not able to see or not able to hear. Just type in the comment box so that I can check my all connections are working perfectly fine or not, because that's really important. So I'm checking myself also. Okay, great. I think, okay, so I think people can see me. Great, great, great. Okay, so everything is working perfectly fine. So, guys, uh, in this session of Tutti Hub, today is Wednesday, right? And the session of today is we talk about the hiring and the placements, right? And we generally talk about the people who are going to placed in different companies, who are going to take different roles, right? So what I have done is in today's webinar, I have clubbed a person who are going to work in different companies, right, at different level, and the company who are just starting at the scratch as a startup or as a the entrepreneur who is starting that company. So I'm just clubbing in my webinar both of those and see the journey how the journey of them will be, right? So let me share my screen. So just hold on, let me share my screen in every section of mine. Once you see the screen, just let me know once you see my, first of all, I'm just sharing. Okay, so hopefully everyone can see my screen. Just type in the comment box. I'm just doing on YouTube as well. Okay, I'm hoping everyone can see my screen. Right, just hold on. Just type in the comment box if you are here. Just type in the comment box hi, so that I can see your presence, so that we can make this session interactive. Great. So what I have done is before starting, just let me give a brief about me, about my companies, because there are some people who are not the part of Tutti Hub, or who are not the part of whether it's a VK role, or they are not in the group, because I'm doing this streaming from YouTube as well, and Facebook as well, and my personal webinar. So some people who have joined this webinar first time, so I welcome all of you, right? So I am Aditya Tomar, having experience around 15 years in this industry, and I'm running the different companies, different franchisees, different platforms altogether from past 9 years, right? So today this webinar is of Tutti Hub, which is a platform of learn, work, and earn. We have made this platform for businesses, for corporates, for consultants, for institutes, campuses, and at the end affiliates, right? So we have clubbed that network, right, so that they can exchange their values, they can exchange the services, their profiles, and their requirements. So right now, last year, what we have done is on 2TF, we have placed more than 80 people in different companies because we were working on the little hirings and the placement. Now our system is ready. If you see this, just type 2thehub.com, you will see the cloud that we are having. It's a it's a complete cloud of learn, work, and earn. If you are in this industry, if you are working any part of the companies, any role, you can find that fruitful, right? So this is all the 2T Hub. Right now, the expertise that I'm having is to generate the traffic, manage the traffic, and convert that traffic. If you want the generation for your the traffic generation for your companies, you can just connect with us at askadi.co/work. And if you learn how to generate the traffic, how to convert that traffic, how to master the lead generation, then you can go to askadi.co/learn. So this is all about me and my company, right? So for which this is one of my company for which I'm doing the webinar, right? So this is the topic of today is raise of you and your company. So what I have did is I have divided this into 5 levels, right? Every suppose because I have gone through the every phase. I worked around 3.5 years in one of the MNC called Ericsson, right? And I know with the training, with the when I was a fresher, so what the mindset of the people is having when you joining the company, and when once the people starting his own company without any funding and all, so what the challenges or what that person do. So I have clubbed all this so that you can understand in this session, if you are going in a companies, right, then what the skills or what kind of a learnings you should do step by step, right? Because you want to grow your life, whether you are doing a job or whether you are running your company, you want the growth in both of these sections, right? So the first level is either you're a fresher or you're a startup, right? The the methodology which I say over here is you have to do everything by yourself, right? Because you don't once you're starting your company, right? Either whether it's a one man, whether it's a two man, whether it's a small company, one or two person has started their idea, or when you are joining in a company, then the lot of work you have to do by yourself because you don't have any kind of a person who will contribute or who will take that work or who will do that work for you, right? So in that stage, what will be the effort? If you can just tell me in the comment box. If you are on my Facebook group, just type in the comment box when you are a fresher, what how much you think the hard work will be there. Just type it's the hard work level is high, hard work level is low, learning level is high, whatever. Just type in the comment box so that I can see your understanding also, so that we can make this session interactive. Just type in the comment box, and the people who are in my webinar, right? Just type in the comment box when once you are a fresher or you are starting your company. Just tell me what issues or what level of hard work you do, how much hard work you do at that point of time. It's the hard work level is high or the hard work level is low. Just type high or low so that I can understand you are getting this point or not. Low, hard work level is low. Sabir, okay. I'm just Bharat is saying the hard work level is high. Great. Let me wear my just hold on. Yeah, just hold on. I'm just I think my system got hanged. Just hold on. Okay, so till my screen get up. So at the fresher level and at when the company is you are starting, the hard work level is very high, right? Because what the methodology is comes, you have to do everything by yourself. Whether you are starting a company, whether you are starting a job as a fresher, then you have to learn everything by yourself. You have to do the maximum work, and the level will be high. So the hard work level is high once you're starting your job or your company. Then the thing is, just hold on. I think because of the system. Just hold on. My screen got hanged because lots of systems are running simultaneously. Just hold on. Hopefully everyone just be here because sometimes the connection got get disconnected, right? So if until I say bye, just be here. If my connection got disconnect, right? Okay, I'm again starting my system. Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm just I mean the software that the screen sharing was hanged. Just hold on. I'm just doing that. I mean, the topic that I've taken today is really interesting. So you will definitely get the value. Hmm. Let me check. I think I have to restart again. Somehow the software is not getting up. It's taking time. Just be with me because it's got hanged. After all, it's a Mac and it's got hanged. Okay. Hmm. Let me restart again. Just because it's not opening right now. The PPT that I was using. So let me restart again so that you can see. Otherwise, I can speak on that, but you will not get the point. So let me just restarting again. Everything. Just give me 5 minutes. Just be here so that you can get the value. I'm just sharing the screen on other platform as well. Just hold on. Okay, my system is back. It happens because it's a live webinar. So sometimes the system don't work and you are handling everything by yourself. So guys, it's happen when you work alone for this kind of a setup because it's lots of things are going to manage and sometimes it happens. So sorry for that. And I'm just doing the last part of my YouTube channel as well, right? So they can also see that. Okay, I'm hoping they can see that. There were some people on my YouTube channel as well. Okay, so yeah, so I was here when you are starting, right? When you're the starting your company or your career, the hard work definitely high, right? Because you have to do everything by yourself, right? Do it by you, or what your manager, what your whether it's your senior person or whether you're say, a manager, they always say do it by yourself, right? You have to do it. So and the people who have started the company, right, as of the startups, right, I can understand those pains also because it's very tough to hire at the starting point the talented people who like to work with you with the same mindset, right? So at that point of time, what you have to do, if you are bringing the client, if you are taking the business from the market, then you have to do everything by yourself, right? I think you can connect this thing with yourself, whether you were in a job or you are in a job or you are running a business, then you can easily understand once you're starting the business or the job, both the platform, the work, the hard work at the starting is very high, right? Hard work is high and earnings are limited. You understand that when you join any company, the earnings are limited and hard work is more, right? Make sense? The level two, right? When you become a senior of that profile, like a senior engineer or whatever the positions are there in the company, or now the people are recognize your work, right? You are able to hire some people, some team members in your company so that you can distribute the work, right? It means that when you are getting the clients, right, when you are getting the work from the client, then you are trying to distribute that work, right, among the peers. Like you divide the designing will be done by the designer or development will be done by the developer, and you are going to manage only the business, right? Similarly, when you are senior, then some fresher or the people who are just a trainee will become under you. Then your manager or the TL will tell you to handle them, right? So that kind of a level is the level two, right? And once you are at the level two, then what you have to do is they will do the work, or you have to do the work with them, right? Do it with you, right? So now you have a team who are working with you to get the end goal completed, whether it's a company, whether it's a startup, whether it's you, or at the next level in the job, right? So you can easily understand, I'm taking both the things so that you can understand whether you are doing a job, right? Whether you are doing running a company, everywhere the hard work is there, right? Nothing is easy cup of tea, or you can say, job is better or business is better, right? So over here, you can easily understand the hard work is average, right? I mean, you now when you are running the company, having a team, the work that you are doing around, around 20 hours or 18 hours, because you have to bring the client also, you have to do the designing, also development. The person who are doing the freelancing, because I'm talking about regarding the 2T hub. That in the 2T hub, we have every entity, whether it's a freelancer, whether it's a student, whether it's a company, whether it's a consultant, whether it's an affiliate, whether it's a, any part of the world who, who are working in the industry in any job, right? So if you are working as a freelancer also, right? So I can understand your pain, because once I started the work, right? I started my work as a freelancer. Then only I get the work with the name of the freelancer, right? So at that point of time, you have to design the things by yourself. First, you have to take the project, then you have to design the things, then you have to code the things, and then you have to test the things, and then you have to deliver the things. I think you are following the same thing, right? So once you got the team, once you got some team in under you, then you are distributing that project, whether it's a website, whether it's whatever the work you're doing, you're distributing that project into a team, right? So similarly, the hard work is now getting distributed, right? The work is getting distributed, but the people who are in different profiles, then for them, if they are a fresher, then they have to work hard to get the things to be done on time, right? The level three, right? The level three will be in the company, whether it's I've taken the as a levels, right? Maybe some company it's a TL, or some company it's a manager. Now what you are going to do is, you are at the level when you are playing a role of the manager, right? It means that you are handling a team, or you are handling a big team, right? For in a company, or whatever the work you're doing. If you are a company, then you must be having that hierarchy, because now you have a big team, right? You can't have a one hierarchy only. So you have to distribute the hierarchy in the senior, fresher, and the managerial, whatever the distribution you can give, right? So it means that at this point of time, the kind of, I'm just talking about over here, it's you, right? It's you. It means that when you are running a company, when you are doing a job, right? I'm not talking about as a what the structure should be. I'm talking about once you are at that level, right? What the effort, or what the kind of a skills you should possess, so that you get the maximum rewards, maximum output, and the hard work also will be distributed. So once you were at the fresher level, the hard work was more, right? Once you are at a senior level, the hard work is getting distributed, right? And the earnings is better than the level one. But when the level three, now you are having you have to possess that kind of a skill where you can give the direction to the teams, right? Because when you are a manager, you don't have one or two people, you having a team under you, right? Where they need the correct guidance, they need the correct understanding, or correct path, correct vision to get the things done, right? And when you are running a company which is having a good having a different teams in that, then at that point of time you should have the responsibility that you should give the clear vision to your teams, so that they can have, they feel secure, because you have starting the company from the fresher, or at the startup. Now you are having a company where the people are working with you, from the long term, or the team is I would say is a bit. I mean, you having a I mean, you having the number of employees are higher, so you should give them the right vision so that they can work with you for the longer term, right? So at that point of time, what the skills you should possess, you have to possess the skill of coaching the people, mentoring the people, managing the people, right? So at this point of time, you should be having this kind of a skills, right? And uh, when I talk about 2T Hub, right, we hire the people on every level, where we hire the freshers for the corporates, we hire the senior people for the corporates, we hire the manager for the corporates. And once we are hiring these people, right, we are taking care of these expertise or these skills they having or not, right? Because we have the system of self-assessment, when we give the corporates that you should give your test, and these that according to the test, according to the assessment, they will get separated according to this levels, right? So that at that point of time, you the maximum skills that have the weightage at level 3 is managing the team, right? It's how you can give them the right directions to get the things done, because you are not going to do that stuff, right? The more responsibility that you will be having is to manage them, right? And the hard work, again, the hard work is lesser, right? But now the smart work play the role, right? When why the people say the manager should be smart, right? If the manager is not smart, then he can't manage the good team, right? Because the smarter people, it's very tough to manage the smarter people, right? Because they are having I mean, good mindset. So the manager should be smart at this level, so that your hard work can be less and the earning will be more, either for your company or either for the company that you are running, or either for the company that you're working, right? So just tell me in the comment box, are these levels making sense to you? Tell me, guys, who are in my webinar, who are in my Facebook group. Just tell me in the comment box, are these values, you're getting it or not? Are the people who are working in this kind of an industry, or who are in a job, or who are running their own company? I'm hoping that you will be going through, or you are going through all these levels. Just type in the comment box, yes or no, so that I can understand you are getting these points. Then only it makes it will be good for you and me. Yes, Samir is saying yes. Good, good, good. Okay. Now, now we have reached to a level of manager, right? There's only two levels left. It's according to me. I'm not saying this is written in some book, right? It's whatever the I mean, people I follow, right? Whatever the education I take from the different mentors that I'm having, right? So according to them, or according to my understanding also, because I have gone through with all these phases, so I have made this level. It's a hard and fast. It's not written in any kind of a books or kind of a stuff, right? So at the level 4, right? I'm expecting at the level 4, you bigger company, you become a company where multiple teams are working under that company, multiple teams, right? Big teams are there, and you in that company, if you were at that level 5, being a person, then you must be having handling multiple teams, because as the level increases, right, the earnings increases, the efforts increases in terms of the way you handle it, right? So I'm expecting you reach, being a person, you reach to a level of manager, right? Being a company, you reach with a level of managing a big team, right? Now I'm talking about, at a company point of view, I'm talking about you are at the level of director, right? Now you are at the level of director. And if I talk about the company, you are having a multiple teams that running under that branch, whether it's if I say, whether it's a VK role, whether it's a 2T hub, when they are getting big, they have different branches, right? So similarly, once you are at that level, right, then what do you think? What is the skill that matter the most? Are you going to code the things? Just tell me. Are you going to code the things? Whatever team you are having, just type in the comment box. Just type. What do you think? When you are the level 4, what is the matter the most? What matter the most for you? Just type in the comment box who are in my Facebook group. Let me see my Facebook group, because if I check this on over here, then it will hang. Just type in the comment box so that I can see what you think. At this level, what do you think? Just hold on. Let me. Okay, everything is working perfectly fine. Just type in the comment box. What do you think at this level? What the skill matter the most? Okay, let me give you the option. I would say the automation matter the most, right? Or the smart work matter the most, or the group coaching matter the most. What matter the most? People management. Okay, people management can be done at the manager level also, right? Other than that, just type in the comment box so that I can see the rest of the people also taking a part or not. Automation. Okay. Other than that, Sameer, you can say something if you want. I'm just checking. Okay. So at this level, right? Once you are at the level of handling a team, right? At level 4, then the matter which matter the most is, because you at a director level you are handling a multiple teams, right? Then what you have to do is group coaching. What you do when you are having a director, right? What you do most of the time, you call the managers or the senior managers who are handling a different teams, right? Who are handling a different teams and doing their work, right? So you are just coordinating with them, or you are just coaching them what the end goal you are expecting, right? If you are running a company and if you don't have that kind of a person at that level, then it will be very tough to manage those things, right? So over here, what will be required the most? You required more smart work and more automation, right? If you are at that level, if you are at that level also, if you're not learning the things, right? If you're not learning, like if I say, if you're not learning the automations, if you're not learning the new tools, if you're not upgrading yourself, then you can't get at the level 4. You will be survive at level 3 or level 2, whatever you are comfortable with. So you have to come out of your comfort zone so that you can be the asset for the company. Or if the company is there, if the company is not doing system kind of a management is not going in the company at that level, then also they will face the issue, right? So at this level, you will be more focusing on the automation, the smart work and the automation. And once you are at the director level, or if the company has handling the big teams, right? If the company has managing the big teams in a group, then definitely at this point of time, they will be having the maximum earnings, right? The maximum earnings. Make sense? I think Sameer, say people automation, right? Sameer have said the automation, right? Now the left is the last level, which either you or either me or either a company required the most, right? Because this is the level which matter the most for everybody, whether you are a startup, whether you are I would say, whether you are running your own show of coaching and all, whether you are running whether you running a company, right? That I'm talking about at the level 5, the people who are the owner, right, of that company, of that whatever you are running, product or services, whatever you are having. At level 5, you require the complete automation, right? And automation that is required to build the ecosystem. At the level 5, you should be having an ecosystem which help you to grow and which help you to manage the things, right? So you can understand now, you come to at that level where you are seeing your work. Because if I talk about when you taken the teams from one level, from one level, when you were there at the first level, then you have reached to level 5, then you see that umbrella on the top, and that umbrella will you can easily analyze once you have a complete automation of your system. You can, I would say, in the different bigger companies, there are lots of tools are there, lots of softwares are there to manage all those things, right? But definitely that is required, right? So what I'm talking about two people over here, right? I'm talking about the people who, if I talk about the 2T Hub, 2T Hub is more focusing on the startups, right? Who are facing this kind of issues, right? Who are not getting the leads, who are not getting the enough business from the market, right? And the people who are in the job and who don't have the learnings as per the skills they having, right? So I'm talking because I have the responsibility of teaching the people how to generate the leads, right? And how to generate the traffic, how to manage that traffic, and how to convert that traffic. At the end, guys, everyone in their life or whatever the work you do, selling is the whole soul of any business. If you're getting the customers, then you are getting the sale, then you are getting the conversions, then you are getting money, and then you are getting a good life. If you are not getting the sales, everything is useless. Make sense? Because if you're not getting anything, if you're not getting the customers, then the company will be shut down. The people don't have the work. Then what you will do, right? So we are over here in 2T Hub. We are targeting the platform that we have developed. We have developed to help the people who are in the companies, who are the startups, right, and who looking to get the right manpower for their hiring, the skilled manpower, right, and the consultant who looking for the work, or I mean, though they also require manpower for their work, and the scholars or the professional who looking the placements, jobs, or the learning. Because that's why the 2T Hub is all about talking about three things: learn, work, and earn. And guys, 2T Hub is a complete system which integrated with all these entities. It's not a website; it's a complete system, an automated system, right? So the autopilot ecosystem matter the most at this point of time at level 5. And what is that? It's uh, online business setup, right? I'm talking about for the startups, if they have to do the complete automation so that they can get the leads, they can get the conversions, they can the complete automation in their business, then this is the foremost important online business setup, right? And that to be like in yesterday's webinar, I've discussed why the people fail, because the base is not correct, right? Guys, if you are not getting the leads, right? If you're not investing on the marketing, or if you're not investing on the to generate the leads, then that business won't run for the long term, right? You can't be dependent on the network, right? You can't be dependent on one day client will come, or I mean next week we will see. If you talk about let's take an example. If you are running some kind of a shop, right, in the market, if the people is not coming to that shop, then that shop will not sustain after 2 months or 3 months or maximum 6 months, right? Similarly, in the online business also, the foremost thing, skill expertise matters. I'm not saying that those not matters. That matter the most. But which matter the most is to get the customers and to get uh, I mean the sales from those customers, right? So we are helping the startups in this kind of a business in 2T Hub. We are helping two people, the startups for their placements and to getting the leads for them, and the people who are learning how to do the perfect system automation, or do the perfect digital marketing to generate the leads for the companies they are working with. Then we are the right people to guide you and to help you in your journey, right? So let me show you that what this I mean, if we are working for you, for your company, then what we will do, or if you are learning from us, and what you will learn from us, right? So the thing that we are helping you out is how to build the landing pages. Landing pages is basically to you, if you are having a website, right? We are not changing that website. We are just integrating one landing page. We are choosing your best product or the services which you think it convertible in the market, which you think it's a hookup point for you, for your business. Then we are helping you in that. Then we are having the team of the content marketing. We are having the teams of the content marketing within TutiHub as well, and we have the partners as well, right? You can list your services on TutiHub if you want get the leads from the TutiHub, right? We will help you in that. The social media management, we will do that. TutiHub partners do. So in that way, then we have the email marketing, which we will make you learn how to use, how to build the setups, how to use to have the list of the emails once you are getting the clients, and the lead generation campaign. So we will be teaching each and everything in this service, right? And if you want, then as I said, there are two options. Just go to askadi.co/work. If you go to the work, then you will see there's a page of TutiHub services where that will let me, if I can show you, let me check if I can show you that also. Let me check that. Yeah, I can show you. Just hold on. Let me show you. Okay. Okay, I think on Facebook, I forgot to share. No issues. I'm just showing you my different screen as of now. Hopefully you can see that screen. Yeah. I'm just sharing that screen with you.